Good evening, everybody. So I popped my first video, I've had this channel for years, but I thought I'd pop a video on earlier about my stresses of being a Eurovision fan. Well, I've got a few views, which is quite nice. So I suppose most would say please subscribe, because I'm sure I've got more insights I'll give you. Please don't expect, though, what other channels give of posh videos with all these sweeping memes and whatever that pop in. It's just me chatting. I suppose when it came to Eurovision, I was really happy with the... Well, was I really happy? Well, the Ukrainian selection was a bit of a surprise. I actually thought that, what's her name? Jerry Heil was going to absolutely storm it, and she actually came third, which was a surprise. My actual favourite didn't actually win, whose name is completely forgotten, past my mind, but it'll come back to me. The actual winner, though, Lalaika, something like that, I actually really quite enjoyed. I mean, Ukraine, let's be honest, they're going to get into the final regardless because of the diaspora vote which they get across Europe, because obviously of the terrible war which is going on with Russia at the moment. So, because last year's song, I have to be admitted, with Zifferblatt, I personally thought it was bloody awful, but Europe disagreed, and they did get through to find it very well. Now, was that because of diaspora, or was it because it was a well-liked song? Tell me what you think. I'm not sure. But I think their entry this year was a lot better. So I could imagine a good top 5 placing. Winner? I don't think so. On the Swedish Melody Festival, I really liked the Layla Adele. I thought it was an amazing song, Oxygen. I really hope that would have gone through, but it didn't. The Swedish went with the Brandster City Slackers and the newbie artist. I told you I'd forget their names. Like I said, a bit more unfiltered this channel. Yeah, one good song. I didn't really get the Brandster City Slackers, but I suppose they've got a massive following in Sweden, and let's be honest, that is, the Swedes do like these recurring people that come into the contest. I mean, haven't they been going in it for years, that band? I suppose I'd love to go to Eurovision, but I can't see it. Even though they have got through to the Melody Festival and, try to say it properly, final, which, yeah, not surprised. But out of the first 2 heats, I don't think we found the winner yet, even though I know loads of you think the 18s are going to absolutely storm it. I think it's a little bit dated. I mean, I remember them first time around. I think I even bought their CD. Wasn't it an ABBA cover or something? Many years ago, anyway. So, yeah. I think Sweden need to... Hopefully with some better songs coming up. Obviously, Robert Bengtsson went through to the semi-finals, they call it now. The Andra Chanson, as it used to be called. Again, I was expecting more from him. I loved his entry from a few years ago with the Running Machines. Personally, I think that was my favourite about a year. So this entry is very, very different to what we're used to from him. But I suppose... But anyway, I mean, I think it's only Robin Fernberg, I think that's probably pronounce it, with you, has ever won from the second chance, or Andra Hansen, or semi-final, whatever you want to call it, to actually go to Eurovision. When they hosted it, actually. So the chances are low. Really am disappointed that that song Oxygen didn't get through, but I suppose maybe it was a bit dated for modern day Eurovision, and obviously the Swedish audiences didn't really rate it. I was finding it quite fun as one of the demoscopic voting. It was how I thought the old generations really went for it, and obviously the younger generations didn't. And it was the City Slackers. It was 75 plus like the Slackers, but 60 to 74 went for the went for Layla Adele with Oxygen. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, subscribe if you like what I'm saying. You know, if you want to listen to more random, basically unthought of thoughts. I don't practice it. I just literally just throw it down when I'm thinking about it. And just get a chill mic going. Sounds lovely, doesn't it? Anyway, thank you very much and good night. And I shall pop on some more videos soon. Bye.